Alright guys, that was quite the losing battle against OBS, but I did overcome and I came back and I did happen to defeat OBS. It is now working, it is up and running, and we have a new concept that's about to take place. So if you guys would like to join on in, unless you're currently banned, the code is KBQM4. There'll be 3 minutes for the opening time, and we're going to start off with solos. You guys will have to follow along with cues, because what will happen is there's going to be a few instructions that you guys will need to follow for the concept to follow up and work. Hopefully everyone's having a great day or night thus far. Welcome into the chat, Asher G, Charles, Gabby, Grand Pops, Miss Sheba was in the chat earlier, Tachi, Red, Ruffy, good seeing you, man, and everyone else who may be watching live. Scuffy says, I literally guessed this. You did? Bro, no one got it correct. What's up, Laugh? I can guarantee, unfortunately, no one got it correct, which is a bit of a shame. What's up, The Real Sam FG? How you doing today? What's up, Volvo? How's everyone doing? Alright, so, first order of business is joining up into the custom lobby. I'm going to be doing something in the chat really quickly. I don't know if this will give any, little hint at what we're doing away. But, let's go ahead. What do you mean? I guess the concept you were going to say. What was it, Scruffy? Bro, I haven't even revealed it yet myself. Bro, that is wild. That is absolutely wild, bro. Alright, so I'm just going to do that. I am also going to do this at the same time. Ah, it's already open. Bro, did no one close the queue the other night? That's crazy. Alright, so I'm going to clear the current queue, if it allows me to do so. Yep. So, as many people in the chat as there is for this concept to work, I'd recommend !join queue for now. And I'll explain what that will do in just a moment. But for those who are participating in the custom lobbies, it is highly recommended you use !join queue. No spaces, that is JOIN, the letter Q. Scruffy says blast for 1v1s. Hooray. No? No, Scruffy? Last time I'm asked you. What about the maps, Volvo? I've been extremely busy. I have looked at a few of them, Volvo, but I haven't looked at all of them. So what's the mystery concept? You guys will find out in a moment. So I do apologize, Volvo. There's just a lot happening. I appreciate it because they're there to look at any time. So I do appreciate that. I really do. Yo, Merry Christmas. What's up, Grand Pops? It's good seeing you, man. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so how many people do we have in the queue? I'm just going to refresh that. Because this will be very important in just a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, there's 6 people currently in. That will remain open for the rest of the stream. !join queue. Because what will happen is, as soon as the show is concluded, we always will start off with solos for this concept. The first 2 will be involved with what happens next. So, you guys will have to follow along here. I'll take you step by step. Alright, apologies if you didn't make it in. Good luck, everyone. Let's do it. Laugh says, so my first join queue doesn't work right now. I'm in 6. That's alright. Doesn't matter where you place. Does not matter where you place, guys. Don't stress it. Alright, good luck. How about Blockmania? Have you seen that one yet? Not yet, Purple Rat. I do apologize. With the extended Sunday snipes. Is this just viewer's choice? I don't know, Adstar. I don't know. It might be. Alright, good luck. So what I will say is the winner will not matter. Will there be a selection of shows for someone to pick? Absolutely. So that's all I'm going to say about that until the next stage is done. You'll find out soon, Jaguar. You'll find out soon. I know the anticipation is killing people. Scruffy says, I'm still having bad Wi-Fi. Can't tell you my guess, says Scruffy. Bro. Yeah, okay. Scruffy, that's wild. Alright, Volvo's gone. Sorry guys, I know I had all day yesterday as well, but there was like house chores, cleaning, chilling with Ollie. Sometimes Miss Sheba's family members come over as well, so there's a lot of stuff happening outside of streams. So we'll get to those maps soon, guys. There's just too much demand on me. I will get to them soon, though. For those who are wondering, I really can't wait to showcase the next stage, the next step of this stream. By the way, I really can't wait. What up, Nads? Ads are still here. They're just not streaming because of laptop issues at the moment. Grandpops, he needs to make a comeback. I agree. But he's got a new laptop now. He's just getting things set up as far as I know. Yeah, I'm out like a light. Unlucky Volvo. We've got Asher G going up against Laugh 1v1. Viewer's choice, but whom I choose is random, says Ads. Oh, that's not even a bad guess. Not even a bad guess. I really can't wait for the next part. I really can't wait. Alright, Asher G goes down. Alright. Laugh with the W. Nice work, Laugh. Alright, so this next step will involve the next two in the queue, which will be 1 and 2. So whoever appears as 1 will get an option. OMG, Laugh your big butt, says Asher. Bruh. Are we not going to work? Nightbot? What are we doing? Alright, give me a second. Usually, is it next space 2? Or is it just... I don't know, let me try that again. Need a space. It is a space, isn't it? Dang it. Gosh, dang it. Thanks, Adster. Of course it is. Alright, the code is KBQM4. Alright, now just give me a few moments for this next step, guys. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm stalling. I'm not. I just need to make sure this goes as smoothly as possible. I will do the 90-second timer top left of the screen. That'll be running in the background. So who do we have? We have Asher G and Purple Rat. So the first person from the next two that I do bring up between the shows will be the one with the decision, okay? So that decision will involve... I'm going to have to put this in the pin message, so please bear with me. Because this next step is very important. Very, very important. It's actually crucial. The first participant from the next... I'm just going to put this in quotations. Next to called up will have to decide using commands. All right, let me put those in. Just give me 2 seconds. All right, so Asher G, you got an important decision to make in a moment. I'll only go off what you put in the chat. This might cause a bit of an issue where someone who is not the person involved or the people involved will use the command. It's a 5-second cooldown, it should be. So if someone does use it and it's not you, Asher, just wait 5 seconds and then try again. I would highly recommend those people who are not called up, the one that the people that don't have the decision, to not use the command, because mods can time you out if it does continue like frequently. Alright, give me a second. I need to make sure this is correct. That's all. Alright. Alright, so Asher G, I'm going to give you the opportunity to either go exclamation mark flip helmets, exclamation mark flip tails, or exclamation mark flip random. So only Asher can do that. If someone happens to do that, you'll have to wait 5 seconds for the cooldown. Because this next stage is crucial. What? Error max length of user message is 100. What the heck does that mean? Alright, cool. Alright, so therefore he's going tails. So with that being said, let's go ahead and do this. Alright, give me 2 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And it happens to be tails. Nice work, Asher. You get to choose anything from the you can choose any game pretty much essentially, except for Lily Leapers, Anniversary Party, or Pixelpalooza, if you don't mind. Okay, there we go. So what would happen is if Asher was theoretically wrong, okay, and it was helmets, what would happen is the other person who got joined up from the next 2 from the queue, it would go to Purple Rat, the decision. So, yeah, so if Asher G happened to select tails and it was helmets in that scenario, what would happen is, yes, Purple Rat would get the choice of the custom lobby show. So, what would you like to select? I'm sorry that took a while. I just wanted to make sure that was running as smoothly as possible. So, well done, Asher. So the concept is viewer's choice, but we flip the coin for the person who chooses. Wait, that's what I said. What, Scruffy? That's what you said. So you can pick anything you want, Asher. So it's luck. Look, there's a 50-50 chance, pretty much. There's a 50-50 chance, but the reason why this concept is in effect, guys, is because winner's choice, essentially. I'm not saying that the same winners do win every single stream, but there are people with good skill that just never get, like, they never lose, pretty much, in a way. They're calling this Fall Guys coin flippers for a thrill. Oh, really, Gabby? Okay. That's the way to say it. So this gives an opportunity for those who cannot win shows. Potentially a choice in the option from the games tab in custom lobbies. Nah, Asher 100% defo rigged that coin. The captain always does, says ad stuff. Yeah, for real. What is flip random? Is it a random show? No, so the coin flip is your decision if you are one of 2 from the next 2 in the queue. However, the animation is random because I'm using a plugin through OBS. And that plugin will determine which animation appears on screen. Oh my goodness, that went very quick. Asher G, Laugh, Purple Rat, and Cam all with the W. Yep, so once you have been called up from the next 2, you can rejoin the queue. But it's always going to be the next 2 for the coin flip. The first person that I see will be the one that decides. If not, it will be the other person. If both people aren't in the chat, I'll bring up the next 2. If those next 2 are not in, then it's solos. Mosh, it is your fault. That rule internet is shit in Australia. Thanks, Axel. Not gonna lie, Mosh, I was expecting the thumbnail to change from a circle to a square over time. I knew you were, Madster. Alright, so I'm gonna call up the next 2. I mightn't even do the timer, guys. KBQM4. Yeah, I mightn't even worry about the timer. Alright, who's gonna be the next 2 for the coin flip? Remember, the first person is the one with the choice. So, the real Sam FG against Gabby. Real Sam FG gets the decision to choose exclamation mark flip helmets, exclamation mark flip tails, or exclamation mark flip random. So no one guessed it. Essentially, Gabby, it's pretty much heads or tails Fall Guys Customs Edition Magma, pretty much. Mosh secretly added 2 commands. Yeah, I did, man. I added a few commands for this one. 3. 3. Alright, is the real Sam FG in the chat? If they're not, Gabby, it's your call. Well, my opinion on this, and if you want, Purple Rat. If you want. Yeah, it's 6 or 7, says Axel. All right, Gabby, it's your turn because I'm gonna use timers for future, but this is very, very trial and error. So, Gabby, you have to use exclamation mark flip helmets, exclamation mark flip tails, or exclamation mark flip random. Because it's going to be somewhat harsh. That's all right, Pepper Rat. Just remember, when I started Sunday Snipes, there was that many people that were against the whole idea of that. So, I mean, there are concepts that were very, very constructively criticized in such a harsh capacity. So I definitely get it. Exclamation mark flip helmets. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see what happens, Gabby. Even I don't even know what's going to appear. All right, let's flip it. It's tails. It is tails. Well, the thing is, your opponent is not in the chat. So if that does happen, unfortunately, it's going to have to be solos. So I will say that there will be times where that will happen. Plus, I want to see the helmet side. I know. All right, apologies if you didn't make it in. Good luck, everyone. Yeah, so if your opponent was in the chat from the next two called up, yeah, they would have got the choice. Mosh, you never know what's going on. For real, Axel. Yeah, but definitely go for it, Purple Rat. I'm definitely not trying to push people back from their opinions. Absolutely not. Alright, good luck. Imagine if NPGG was here. Well, that would be something different, I'll tell you that much, Grand Pops. Laugh says heads or tails. Choose correct and win mod. Choose incorrect and get permanently banned. Oh my goodness, Laugh. As it says, I don't think I would have guessed it if you made it more of an obvious hint. Like, this concept has something of value, but not for you all as part of it. True. That's the thing. I had to word it in a way that I didn't want to give it away, but I guess in a sense, if you would have thought really, really deep with like, how does Mosh have a concept for someone who doesn't win or doesn't place in a specific order? It's very tough. It's very tough. Alright, so here's my immediate 2 cents. One small issue and one glaring one. Starting with the small one, why not have it so the person in queue just says what they want? Then you use the command that. Nobody can spam and cause a long cooldown if someone were to spam. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, if it does come to that, Purple Rat, I can happily turn the commands off and just allow people to type out what they're choosing if they want. I'm just trying to make it a little bit fun because I want those command responses over time to have something witty said with it. Because I want it to be unique as possible. Like, anyone can do this. I feel like anyone can do this, but what are we doing for the Zamod stream? Among Us, apparently, Gabby. I already re-downloaded it. Just got off a Discord call. Let's go, Jude. Yep, so, yeah, anyone can join up to the queue, guys. If you've already been in the next two for the coin flip, you can rejoin as soon as that is complete. 81% Moshi. Good seeing you again, Axel. Hopefully things have been well. Alright, got Miss Sheba, Asher G, Purple Rat. Wait, Among Us sounds peak. Yeah, for real, Laugh. For real, it's been a while. When is it? Shortly after the stream's conclusion, Jude. The exact time, I think, is 12:30 my time, which is an hour and a half from now. So, if this does finish early, it will be still the same time. I'm gonna go now. See you, Moshe. No worries, Axel. Oh, Miss Sheba gets the win. Let's go. Alright, so next two is... Let's have a look. Who's going to be the next two for the coin flip? So Charles and Laugh. Charles, are you in the chat? Are you doing helmets, tails, or random? Might have to incorporate a timer if people do take too long. I'm going to give it a chance without the timer, but we'll just see. Charles, are you in the chat? Well, they're in the game, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, they're not anymore. They are not there anymore. The other glaring problem is luck. I lost the first round and now don't get the chance to have a chance to choose a show for potentially up to 30 minutes or longer, depending on the queue, if these. See, the thing is, Purple Rat, because we've got so many good players and we do a lot of comp, when we do Winner's Choice, with all due respect to those amazing players, I'm not saying throw just for the purpose of someone else picking, but we do get the same 2 or 3 names for hours straight. And sometimes if we've got a longer stream happening, if we're doing like 4 or 5 hours, sometimes we get like 4 or 5 winners. Not trying to be funny with that at all. So despite the luck being a glaring issue, it does allow people to join on in, to have a chance to choose a show, even if they're not playing the game at the end of the day. So that's where I'm coming from. Because it all does come down to 50-50. Once you get called, I know sometimes it might feel like a long time. You do have the opportunity if you get it right. Or if you just happen to be the person that doesn't pick and the other person gets it wrong. Purple Rat says, we're full of shows, of course. What's wrong with just a queue? So we all just get an equal chance. A coin flip is fun to do, but not fun to lose. It's just my immediate concern, so... No, we can happily do a concept where everyone on the queue gets to choose a show. That's not a problem. I just wanted to do something different, though, Purple Rat. I mean, that in itself is different, but I want something to be standout, because I feel like most people around the world knows what heads or tails is. I don't know. I can make a concept for everyone choosing, but I wouldn't know how to, like, present it, if that makes sense. So... wouldn't know how to present it. Alright, so Laugh, you're picking, man. You can use the commands or just tails. Alright, tails it is. Tails never fails. Apparently that's been the case so far. Oh gosh, that was not meant to appear. Hold on. Let me just randomize this. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, OBS, don't do this again. Don't do this again. This was the problem before the stream. Don't do it again, please. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's actually helmets this time. Oh, you're kidding. You're kidding. Alright, well, because Charles did not pick, we're going to have to do solos. Why does Mosh take up the entire screen? Hey! Hey! Alright, good luck. Fair criticisms, though, Purple Rat. Absolutely. I'm not against the idea of doing a queue and letting everyone pick, but I just wanted it to stand out. Everyone can relate, and I wanted to have a presentable, fun like thing on screen as well. That's one too many Moshe, says Purple Rat. Oh my goodness. Had to be right back. Don't start it. I just did. I have to keep the stream moving, Charles. My apologies on that. In the future, I think I will incorporate a timer. Because I did start off the first couple of shows with said timer. But I think the timer will be used more for the 2 participants that are involved with the coin flip. So what will happen is, as soon as I do exclamation mark next 2 and the next 2 are called, I'll give probably each participant 45 seconds. So obviously, Number 1 from the next 2 will be the one with the choice. If that doesn't happen, I'll do another 45-second timer. Participant number 2 will be called. They get a choice. If not, we go on to the next 2. If the next 2 fail to do the same thing, it will just be a solo show. Alright, good luck. Just realized. What do you realize, Lime Moon? Oh, man. Let me just check something. Does that appear? No, it does not. Okay, cool. Alright, just wanted to make sure. Sorry, I had some lingering issues pre-stream for OBS. So that definitely threw me off. Yeah, it hasn't happened since I fixed it. We're now half a year left for the Fortnite port, so the day where we say bye-bye to Fall Guys. Yeah. Well, as a standalone game, yes. Yes. Assuming that's what happens. It's not this way, is it? Dang it. Alright, good luck. I'm not in for this fun map, says Jaguar. Oh, dang it, unlucky. Are we doing VC for mod stream? No. As fun as that would be, Gabby, I have not set up anything. No one has said that as a suggestion. I know it's been brought up in the past, but for that to happen, I need days to try and Asher G, sort it out, figure it out, and see what mods want to do it and what mods don't. So, probably not. Nice work, Asher, with the win. Oh, it's so beautiful on PC, says Pepper Rat, Lost Temple. Alright, so the next 2 will be for the coin toss. I might trial that 45-second timer idea. Actually, why not? So the next 2 are, as soon as I see them pop up, I might trial it. Screw it. Sorry, this is very trial and error, guys. This is what you're going to get from most concepts at the very beginning. Why is it not working? Ah, shit, I forgot to do... I keep doing that, Asher. Womp womp. Alright, the next 2 is... Take 2. Alright, Miss Sheba and Jaguar. So, Miss Sheba, what do you want to choose? Helmets, tails, random. You can use the commands from the pin message or just say otherwise. I know Miss Sheba's definitely here, surely. She was here a moment ago. I won't be too strict with the timer, but I'm just tails. All right, cool, done, boom. All right, so what's it gonna be? Just clicking the randomizer button. All right, it's it's tails. All right, Miss Sheba, what do you want to choose? Well done, well done, good job. Well, here's my ideas. We'll never think innovation for the sake of innovation is a good idea. This to me looks like just half of that, the other half a fine idea, but we'll see about the other half. No, fair enough, Pepper Rat, fair enough. Any one of these except Little Leapers, Anniversary Party, and Pixelpalooza, of course. We're on a tower streak, says Volvo. I swear there was a helmet before, wasn't there? Jump. Guess I like that one. Yeah, okay. Easy. Easy. Why is it always tails? I don't know. It's whatever the randomizer picks, guys. I don't know if the percentages are all over the place or not. I have no idea. I'll figure it out as time goes along. Alright, apologies if you didn't make it in. Good luck. Can we do anniversary party, says Pepperat? No. It's actually wrong with anniversary party. Why can't we pick it? Because it's 10 rounds and it takes too long, Pepperat. You say you got to wait 30 minutes to have a potential choice of the flipping the coin. That would be even longer. That'd be like an hour. If someone picks it in the next few shows. Oh, man. All right, good luck. Now, the only reason why I go for innovation, guys, is because this game's on a decline in terms of concepts for Fall Guys. This is why I'm still making new concepts. The game is on the decline. People are losing interest, and the unknown future of the game is certain. Because no one knows anything. Has Epic Games confirmed anything for the rumors being still a standalone game? A game that disappears into the abyss? Or ported into Fortnite? Yeah, there's hints. But are those hints going to lead to something? Or is it just another useless Easter egg? You know? Well, most people's, you know, favorite streamers are doing a stream once a month. Or sometimes less. I'm here just trying to enjoy the last potential 6 months of the game. So that's why we're bringing back concepts. Yes, not all of them are perfect. Some of them are flawed. That people do enjoy. Whilst making some new ones at the same time. Because, you know, at the end of the day, if something hasn't been done, it does spark interest and curiosity. You know? I just want people to enjoy the game whilst it's still potentially a thing. And if we can bring new people, you know, into it by investing them into a new concept, that's awesome. That is awesome. Like, everything's not going to be perfect. I don't aim for perfection. Like, as soon as I do a new concept, if it's flawed, that's great. Because it might take 2 or 3 streams to get to where we want it to be anyway. Just re-downloaded Among Us. Let's go, laugh. Mishiba fell. Oh, no. It's down to Asher G and Zen underscore XD2. Oh. GG's. What's actually wrong with anniversary party? Why can't... Oh, I already read that. Zen underscore XD2 with the victory. Nice work. All right, let's go to the next 2 in the queue. Just remember, guys, if you have been selected to join on in, to flip that coin, your entry out of the queue does happen. You can rejoin as soon as you're being called up, though. So that way you can rotate back in. Code is KBQM4. The next 2 are... Oh, I did it again. I did it again. Asher, I did it again, bro. Frickin' heck. All right, Lion Moon and Volvo. So, Lion Moon, you're first. You get the first crack at flipping the coin. Do you want helmets, tails, or random? You can use the command in the pin message. Otherwise, you could just say helmets, tails, or random. Yeah, I just wanted to incorporate the command factor. I know some people will misuse it. I get that. That's why it's a 5-second cooldown. But I wanted to incorporate that just in case I wanted to add some, you know, some stuff to the commands in future. Yeah, it's, so Lion Moon's first. If Lion Moon doesn't answer the call in 45 seconds, Volvo, you get 45 seconds and then you get to choose. Yep, so just hold off, Volvo, please. Just hold off for a second. Ah, you're next then, Grandpops. Lion Moon, helmets, tails, or random? I'm not going to be too strict on the timer, but in future I will be. If this proves to go well. Helmets or tails, I guess. So you want random? You want helmets. Okay, never mind. He wants helmets. Okay, that's fine. We can do that. That's fine. Alright, so what's it going to be, bro? What's it going to be? Alright. Alright, let's show it. Alright, helmets it is. Well done. Well done. Alright, what do you want to choose then, Lion Moon? Just remember the 3 shows you can't pick are Anniversary Party, Lily Leapers, or Pixapalooza. Purple says, I have a stream concept idea, but it's very complex and would require making a lot of graphics. Yeah. I mean, I understand that, Purple Rat. I've scrapped probably a dozen ideas that involve too much graphics myself, which I could for you if you want. I mean, you can throw those ideas my way if you want, Purple Rat. If you want, that's completely up to you. Alright, apologies if you didn't make it in. Good luck, everyone. I know some shows that are selected are not for everyone. That's okay. How long a stream? We're probably going to go for another 40 or so minutes, Jaguar. Yeah, try exclamation mark position Q. Okay, so just hear me out. It's called Minion Mosh Duel. What? Oh gosh, I'm up against Lion Moon. It's GG's for me. For those wondering about the Button Basher leaderboard tournament, unfortunately this past Thursday we weren't able to do it due to a power outage, which was completely out of our hands. I was going to push it for later in the day, but unfortunately because of the schedule I wasn't able to do so. But we will make up a 4th stream that was meant to be this past Thursdays within the next week. So it could be later throughout this week or as late as next Monday. But oh oh fuck! I mean that was crazy, bro. Shit. So just keep an eye on the live tab for those who are invested in that series. The Button Bashers leaderboard tournament. So we typically do it on a Thursday morning, typically. Just weren't able to do it this past Thursday. My guy left. Oh no, Grand Pops. So bad at this, says Mishiva. Oh no. Oh no. Nah, I'm gone. G James. G James, mate. G James. I want to test my skills. Yeah, well, you definitely tested them there, man. Against someone who's poor at that map, at best. I think I went too hard on him. No, that's alright, Grandpop, so be it. They probably either DC'd or rage quit it. Whatever the case is, so be it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Alright, good luck, everyone. Good luck. Alright, we got Asher, Volvo, Zen, Lion Moon. Asher is facing Lion Moon. Okay, alright. Asher, I'm going to spectate you. Oh, you got to buy a Grand Pops. Nice, nice. We love to see that. We love to hear it too. Man, this luck. Oh, no. Grand Pops. Purple Rat says, okay, so it's a 2-team battle. Red versus blue, where when one team wins, they pick a minion for their team and have to try to build the stronger team of minions to duel the other team's minions at the end of stream to win the stream as a team. Interesting. Interesting. Have you got a detailed write-down of all that information, Purple Rat, for each of the concepts that you'd like to throw potentially my way to at least look at? Because assuming there's till late December, early January, I want to throw as much as I can at this game. I really can, because the thing is, even if this game does remain a standalone, with no updates, some people are just not going to care, and that's valid. If it gets ported to Fortnite, not everyone's going to go over to Fortnite to play the bean game. I feel like most people... I know there's a lot of people that play the mini games on Fortnite, and that's okay. I get that, and creative and whatnot. But I don't think there's going to be too many people loading into Fortnite wanting to play the bean game. That's just my opinion. People typically load up Fortnite to shoot. to battle royales and stuff like that, you know? And if the game disappears, then... shit. You know? There goes everything. So... just write them on Discord if you want. Yeah, please do. Please do. Just DM me everything, Purple Rat. If you shoot, don't miss, says Asher G. Oof. So I assume no one managed to guess the stream concept. Unfortunately not, Gwen. But welcome on in. We are doing flip the coin, helmets or tails. Through the queue system, pretty much, essentially. You're right. People load up to Fortnite to fort their nights. Exactly. Yeah, I don't see just too many people, unfortunately, playing and loading up Fortnite for the purpose of Fall Guys, if that does happen to be the case, unfortunately. Which really sucks. Speaking of Fortnite, my trio wants me to play. Yeah, no worries, Volvo, if you got to play that, play it, man. Volvo says, bro, I have to wait 0.75 seconds in order to get a point. Oh, no. The ping must be bad. Alright, Grand Pops. Trying to hold on in against Line Moon. So what happens, Gwen? Everyone who wants to participate for the coin flip goes ! join queue. Once you're in the queue between the shows, I do ! next space 2. And from the 2 participants called up from the command, the first individual gets 45 seconds to pick helmets or tails. If they answer the call, I do the animation on screen, which is randomized for the coin flip. It'll be heads or tails. If they're correct, they get to choose the show. If the first person is not in the chat by the 45 timer second expiry, the second person that's called up will get the choice of heads or tails themselves. And same thing applies if they do happen to get it right. Unfortunately, though, in that scenario, if they don't get it right, it will default to solos. If those 2 individuals are not ready to have their helmets and tails be decided to pick the next show, I will run it again for the next 2. However, if those next 2 aren't in chat either, it defaults to solos. So I give 4 people the opportunity if the first 2 aren't ready in total. Irish has become a starter member.
Chef4 Gaming has become an absolute W member. Thank you.
You legend. Appreciate that, man. Let's go. Hopefully that makes sense, Gwen. You'll be able to see it in just a moment. But thank you so much, Irish. You absolute legend. That puts us at 29 for the coloured boxes for Miss Sheba returning. And as always, guys, please consider supporting those who support us. Thank you, Irish. You absolute legend. Let's go. Legend. And once again, congratulations on becoming a YouTube partner, man. Absolutely incredible. Let's go. You're the goat. Appreciate it, man. Let's go. W. Might have to learn more strats for buttons, says Lymoon. Oh, you're kidding, you? No, that's wild. I should start using fans, says Grandpops. Says the guy who's absolutely thrashing everyone left and right. Nah, W Lymoon though. Lymoon have too much free time on this map. So yeah, please consider supporting those who support us. Irish has been a long time supporter of the channel. He's now monetized. He does Fall Guys streams as well. Congratulations to Lion Moon. Irish's links are all over the chat as well, so please go and check them out if you haven't done so already. All right, the next two from the queue. Mosh, just remember there's a space. If you guys would like to join in, the code is KBQM4. The next two are Grand Pops and Asher G. So Grand Pops, you've got the call. Is it helmets, tails, or random? 45 seconds. I'm forced to join now, says Max. What? I'm not going to be too strict with the time as it's still a very, trial and error, early day concept. So if you go a little bit over the time, so be it. Tails, okay, tails it is. All right, let's see what it ends up being, man. All right, let's play it. It's tails. Nice work. Nice work. What do you want to choose? That is an anniversary party, Lily Leapers, or Pixel Palooza. What would you like to choose from the games tab? Yeah, so if you're being caught up in the next two guys and you wish to have another rotation of a potential flip coin, assuming there's still time remaining on the stream, just make sure you go ! join queue again to rejoin. Rigged. Kraken, yep, we can do Kraken, that's fine, not a problem. Good choice, honestly, good choice. Alright, apologies if you didn't make it in, good luck everyone. Error connecting to remote server. What? Who was that? Is there a way to unjoin? I think it's ! leave queue, I think. See how it works now. Let's go, Gwen. I was going to choose that, says Asher. Yeah, I mean, if Grand Pops didn't answer the call within 45 seconds, you could have picked. Or if it landed on heads, you could have picked two, Asher. Asher. Oh my goodness. I don't know who that Zen individual is, but that will save me from this menace bean right now. Bruh. No. Alright, good luck everyone, good luck. So what happens if someone chooses random? So they have to use the command in the chat, Gwen, which is !flip random, and it will use the paste bin for said randomization. And it will determine whether it's helmets or tails for them. Oh, oh shit. Yeah, I think the cooldown's 5 seconds, so I might be able to, I'm just gonna get eliminated here. Let me just try it as an example. This is just an example in the chat. It's heads or tails pretty much, aim, but it's helmets or tails. Using the queue system. Yeah, so if anyone wants to randomize their choice because they're not sure what to pick, helmets or tails, you can use the randomizer. !flip random. Because as the series evolves, I want to use Pastebin to add some funny little quotes or jokes along with their decision, which will use Pastebin eventually anyway. Oh, Asher goes down. I'm not enforcing the !flip helmets or !flip tails quite so much today, but it's optional. I think it will always be optional, but as, yeah, those little quotes and those little jokes will get added to the paste spin command of their head or tail selection, or helmets and tail selection. It might encourage people to use it down the line. Nice work to the winner there. I think I found a way to leave the Blunder Dome. The Blunder Dome, Purple Rat. Nice work, Seasick_wit7. Well done. Mosh, I'm the funny one here. Yes, you are, dude. That is true. Code is KBQM4. Alright, let's get the next two up. You stream far too early. I'm sorry, Days. How you doing, man? Boom, there goes the last bye-bye. See you later. Alright, so Purple Rat gets the choice, then Gabby. So it's Purple Rat and Gabby. So Purple Rat, are you doing helmets, tails, or random? Your Switch isn't charging. What? Oh, don't say that, Miss Shiva. That's not good. Flip Gabby. You have to make a decision, though, in all seriousness. Otherwise, Gabby gets the call for real. Alright, heads. Okay. So, helmets. Maybe just turn it off and leave it on the charge for a bit, Miss Sheba. If you're using your portable, probably use the wall, because it might have more power. Use the wall charging rather than the portable, because sometimes the portable won't, you know, push out enough charge sometimes. It's a good portable charger, but yeah, I just feel like that could be an issue. Alright, so helmets it is. Alright, let's see whether it's going to be helmets or tails here. Alright, Purple Rat, let's see what you've got. Alright, pressing the button in 3, 2, 1, go. It's tails. Alright, Gabby, it's your choice then, essentially. It is your choice then, essentially. Alright, Gabby, are you still here? Alright, 45 seconds. If not, it's defaulted to solos. Mosh, give me that coin right now. I need to buy food. It's not worth much. It's not worth much. G Mosh, you actually put a space. I did, Asher. So it's been an hour. I've had the opportunity to pick twice and haven't been able to pick going off the rules. That's cool. I'm sorry, Pepper Rat. That's just the way it goes. It's probably worth like 0.47 showbucks, says Pepper Rat. Yep, that sounds about right. Irish with 42 hours. I appreciate it. Gabby's disappeared. So we're just going to have to do solos. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Sorry, Gabby. Solos anyway. Gabby didn't get to pick either. So, I mean, yes, there's a little bit of luck involved, but it's also structured somewhat. Mosh being right. Miss Sheba, you're pulling my leg or my brain. Jeez. Alright, good luck. Oh, sorry. I don't know what happened there, Grand Pops. Elephantes. Yeah, the thumbnail will be changed at the end of the stream. The title will be renamed too. I just left the title and thumbnail just as a curiosity in case, you know, people haven't dropped on in yet and wondered what we were doing. Jude says, I've actually not played Stomping Ground for a year or two. Really? Lucky you. Lucky you, man. Lucky you. Aim says, I've been playing a shit ton of FIFA recently. Okay. How's it been? Just started holidays, which is fun. Oh, that's cool. We love that. We love that. You haven't missed it? Nah, bet not. I bet not, dude. Lucky you. I envy that a lot. Oh, do you want to remove yourself from the queue, Lime Moon? I think it's exclamation mark remove, right? Remove queue? Or remove on its own? One of the two? I think. Try either one of those two, Line Moon. Or is it leave? Ah, it's leave. Shit, it's leave queue. Yeah, no, it's leave queue. Sorry, my bad. I haven't done queues. Well, I have here and there recently, but in terms of people leaving, I haven't seen anyone ask that for ages. Ash up. Yeah, that's the thing. When people join up for turmoil, they're not asking to leave, so that's honestly fair enough in that regard. So, nah, there you go, Lion Moon. Sorry about that, my bad. Thanks, Days and Gwen. Someone asked that last week for turmoil, you have to mention Mosh. Too much happens in turmoil streams, Days. Too much happens. My main focus is trying to talk to as many people as I can, which I don't, still. Because there's just too much going on. Because I got to commentate and organize. And just trying to keep track of everything. Oh, what's up, Jude? Jude's got the great Mosh combo right there. Shit. Shit. Greg asks, actually. Well... This is the thing, guys. I know this happens to me too. When I'm a viewer of a channel, Purple Rat gets the win. Nice work, Purple Rat. And I watch for long periods of time across multiple days. When a streamer says, oh man, I can't even remember that happening and it was literally an hour ago. I get that, but I remember what happened an hour ago as a viewer. As a streamer, though, it's completely different. So I understand why they've said that. But as a viewer, I can pick up the pieces. I don't know, it's hard to explain. So the Among Us stream is happening in like an hour, right? I think it's 12:30, so less than an hour laugh. If this stream happens to end just a little bit before then, we'll start it pretty much shortly after this stream ends. But if we wrap this stream up soon, it'll be at the scheduled time, which is 45 minutes from now, I'm pretty sure. Fiddlesticks, I got second, says Jude. Dang! Wicket, the jungle is massive, says Purple Rat. Oh my goodness. Wait, what Among Us stream? For the mods, Days. It's our chill stream. We're doing two separate streams. We're doing serious topics once a month, and then either the following day or early next week from that first stream, we're doing a fun chill one. Alright, Syntax and Jaguar. If Syntax is here, you've got 45 seconds to determine helmets, tails, or random. If not, it'll be Jaguar. Alright, 45 seconds for Syntax. Mosh playing Among Us feels so dead, even though I literally played it a few months ago. If it's just with a group and it's a private game, I don't feel like that's too bad. But yeah, I get it. I get it. So can I just play Flip the Coin without playing the game? Yeah, pretty much. This gives the involvement to like viewers too that just want to chill. You know, but still have factor on the stream. So yeah, absolutely, Gwen. Without being in the customs. Yeah, of course. Alright, 45 seconds, Jaguar. Helmets, towels, or random. If Jaguar doesn't answer the call, we will go on to the next two. If this does happen for the next two, we default it back to solos. Tails? Alright, done. Easy, thank you, Jaguar. Alright. Let's see what the randomizer picks. It's helmets. Oh, gosh, dang it. Well, that's very unfortunate. Alright, so in that scenario, it has to be solos, as Syntax did not appear in the chat. So, if Syntax was here, he gets to pick, essentially. But because he's not, unfortunately, it's solos. Anyway, Redstone farm time. I'll be lurking. No worries, Days. That sounds good. My iPad is lagging, says Icewolf. Oh, no. Rigged fake news, says Jude. What's rigged fake news? Wait, do we need to wear helmets? No, Jonah, no. Nah. You can wear anything you want. Miss Sheba's in here. Last wall, did it get fixed? Nah. Nah. After 2.5, like 3 minutes, whatever it is, it still does the non-exploding blast balls. Yeah, so the coin has helmets and tails, and you get to pick if you're from the next two in our queue. When I use the command !! next queue. Next two from the queue. Yeah, what's your question, Asher? Pepper Rat says I like to clean my room for these streams. Oh, you do? I don't mind if people use my streams as background noise. I don't care. That's really cool, actually. Alright, good luck. I'm gonna spectate Mining972. Shit, I have Pixel Stream running at the same time. I forgot to pay attention to the answer to my question. Oh, shit. What was your question? Oh, I feel so dumb. That's what I mean. When you're streaming, like, viewers will be like, Mosh, you said this, but when you're streaming, I don't know what it is. You're gonna forget things, because it's... I like to live in the moment, like, when I'm live. And try to make those moments as special as I can. Oops. Do I... Don't know. I have to wear a towel. No, you don't, Irish. So, clarification, guys. The concept is flip the coin. On one side of the coin, it is a helmet. The other side of the coin is a tail. If you're in our queue system and you're called up for the next two, you choose helmets or tails. Doesn't mean you have to wear a helmet or tail. It is just for the purpose of the concept. Right, Asher with the win. Yeah, you can wear whatever you want. Whether we can be in the queue without being in the customs. Yeah, Gwen, you can. Yeah. Yep, anyone can join the queue. Yes. I know 2 people in the stream, Jude and Grandpops. Oh, let's go, Jonah. Both are absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. Alright, so the next two. The code is KBQM4. The next two from the queue are... Once I put it in the chat... Boom. Pepper Rat says, thanks for the permission, Mosh. I was really worried I wasn't allowed to listen to your stream. That's crazy. All right, Miss Sheba and Asher G. So Miss Sheba's got 45 seconds. Helmets, towels, or random. If you are picking random, make sure you go ! flip random. If Miss Sheba doesn't answer the call in approximately 45 seconds, Asher G will get the choice. I just play with Grandpops in Creators Fall Guy stream. That's now for kids. Oh, nice. Towels, I mean tails. I was going to actually go with the whole meme on helmets and towels, but I don't know. I was about to, but because I actually wear a tail, it kind of makes more sense. And that's actually part of a real life coin flip concept. Because, yeah, that's what you usually say, heads or tails, right? Alright, let's flip that coin. Tails again. Okay, well done. Well done. Alright, what do you want to choose, Miss Sheba? Well done. Alright, a few more people are starting to correct the, Mosh, what are we talking about? Getting the correct guess. I remember starting off the towel meme because I corrected you. Alright, Asher, you pick. Gives the pick to Asher anyway. Thank you, Mosh, for explaining popular bathroom games, Head or Tails. Oh. How was that played in the bathroom? What? That's a bit crazy, Pepper, right? Alright, Asher, anything? Don't know what to pick either. If you don't hurry up, I'm just gonna pick solos. Asher. Thin Ice, alright, Thin Ice it is. Thin Ice it is. Good luck, everyone. There's a new game similar to Fall Guys called Frog Squad. By the way, it's made by the OG creators of Fall Guys. Yeah, I've seen it. I can't say I'm too interested in it. It looks cool as something different that I'd probably play for a day or two. But I feel like I'd get pretty bored of it. I can see similarities to Fall Guys. I can't compare it in terms of the way it plays and runs as close to Fall Guys in my opinion. But I've seen people play it. I just haven't played it yet myself, to be honest. Wait. Mosh, are you watching World Cup? Absolutely not, bro. Do I have to put up that stupid thing on the screen again? World Cup! World Cup! Split the bean, says Grand Pops. Dude, if I pick button, lineman wins. For real, Asher, for real. No, I'm not watching the World Cup. Happy face. Exclamation mark. Bruh. So the next public stream is, guys, the Creative Custom Lobby Championship. It'll probably happen at around 2:30, maybe 3 p.m. AEST. Or thereabouts. Just keep it on the live tab because I have to change the time of the next stream for today. What's up, Aussie girl? How you doing today? How was your 47 Kingdom Realm stream? I wasn't able to pop in. I just dropped the like. But hopefully the stream went well, honestly. Wait, Mosh, are you watching any guesses? Any guesses? The concept is helmets or tails. Yes, I'm watching the stream because that's what it's called. There's more of a click-through rate if you leave it on that. Because I want to change it post-stream to flip the coin customs. Heads or tails, or helmets or tails, actually. But I could see through the window you were watching the World Cup. Hey! No, I'm not. Miss Sheba? What's up, Mateo? I thought, wow, I know those guys. Says Pepper out. What guys? What? I can't believe you missed Stanky and I's message the exact time. What? I just read the recent one. Doing really good. The stream went very well. We ended up exploring a beautiful, massive cave. Nice. Let's go. How far was it from spawn? Because there are some really good caves. There are some that are really close to spawn, and then there's others that are a few 1,000 blocks away. Go up. Go up where? Alright, good luck, Irish and Jude. Low-key, I hate caving. You hate caving? I like exploring them days. I really want to build something massive in a cave one day, but... Up in chat. Up in chat. The green bean wins these, says Mateo. Irish, yeah, he's good at the game. Way better than me. And speaking of me, I'm gone. What's up, Abel? Welcome on in. Alright, Irish and Jude, two absolute legends of the channel. Good luck. Oh yes, the superstar rank emote from Cycle 7. Love to see it. It's AEST. Thank you, Days. Irish unlucky. Jude gets the W. Nice work, Jude. GG's Irish. Well done. Are you watching the World Cup? Well, I think I saw that message from Mishiba, but everyone's asking me, so I answered it in uniform. No, I'm not watching the World Cup. It's up the top of the screen. It's at the top of the screen, you know? Appreciate the 21 likes on the stream. I'll bump the like target up to 30 now. Code is KBQM4. Let's see who the next two are. From the queue. Mosh, are you watching a bunch of cup stance? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Alright. Mishiba with the 10 jewels, sending that gold coin. Love to see it. Alright, Jude. Helmets, towels, or exclamation mark flip random. You've got 45 seconds. Are you watching the soccer bowl? Absolutely not, a belt. Thank you, Mishiba, with the 10 jewels. Absolute W. Towels? Alright, towels it is. Towels it is. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's see. Let's see what it lands on. Ah, it's unfortunately helmets. It's unfortunately helmets, dude. I'm sorry that the towels didn't work well there. So, Volvo, you have 45 seconds to choose the next show. As long as it's not Anniversary Party, Lily, or Pixel Palooza, of course. Your next Grand Pops, let's go. If they don't select, it will be solos. So just keep that in mind. So close to my first win in one of Mosh's customs. I know, Irish, so close. But Brat says, oh, Mosh, also this first season of Dedicated Finals, I'm making a clear Fall Guys Season 1 theme to it. Should I make every season themed or just whatever I want it to be? What are you leaning towards? Because I do like the idea of every season themed. I really do. Jonah says, should we get Fall Guys too? I've been so against the idea of Fall Guys 2 up until Mishiba mentioned to me very, very recently the whole idea, if there is a Fall Guys 2, which sounds a little bit still ridiculous to me, the idea of everyone starting from scratch back to zero with all their accomplishments, keep Fall Guys 1 as an open game, if that's what the direction they're going to go in, which they're not, in my opinion. But the idea of everyone starting fresh, 0 crowns, 0 rewards, no new skins, hopefully fresh maps, some of the classics being reskinned and purposed with different variations and whatnot. Because Stendrick's talked about this. Yeah, Stendrick's not the only one. This has been talked about throughout the Fall Guys YouTube community for the last couple of years now. The first time I ever heard the idea, I'm going to give full credits to ABC129. That was like 2 years ago. No disrespect to Stendrick. I know he made a video just recently about it. But ABC has always had that idea in his mind about Fall Guys 2. No, I do like the idea of everyone starting from scratch and everyone, aiming to try and get as high as they can in X amount of time. Fresh playing field. New maps, hopefully. Some of the classics back, reskins, repurposed, different variations. The mechanics might even change very slightly for a fresher experience. I don't know. I'm not against the idea of it. I just don't know how they're going to execute it, though. Because I feel like this is one of these games, it's hard to try and think of, something that alters the original experience. Or adds to the original experience, because I don't know. Because I feel like this game, when it first came out, it probably shouldn't have lasted as long as it has, to be honest with you. I feel like this could have been a 6 to 12 month game, and then it just would have went into the void and no one would have known. If it didn't take off with its peak popularity. And that happened twice. Oh! So I'm not fully against it. Hey, have you watched the 1944 World Cup? Nah, aim. For example, if we use these in Season 3, then I want to make finals for Season 4. It could be medieval, like winter. Yeah, do the different season thing. Different themes for each of them. Purple Rat. I reckon. There is one thing, Fall Guys not available on Steam. It used to be. Used to be. I think because Epic Games has their launcher and stuff. I mean, if you're a company that has your own launcher, why wouldn't you want your own game to be in there? But at the same time, if you can compromise and have the game on Steam, where a lot of PC players would play from, it would be a win-win. But I get where they're coming from. Alright, so the next two to be called, the code is KBQM4, KBQM4. I reckon, guys, there's probably going to be another 15 minutes of this remaining, guys. Because I need to wrap up for the mod stream. So if you're a YouTube or a Discord mod, the higher up roles general chat is where today's link for today's stream will be. We're doing Among Us, so hopefully that's a lot of fun for all of you guys. It's going to be a little less serious and more chill. There's a couple of things I do have to bring up that Alright, I think we could be back. I do apologize. The internet does every time at this time. And at around about 6 p.m. AEST as well, it does its update / dropout, which is so annoying. Unfortunately, the internet boosters does its thing, and yeah. Just need to reload the chat, eh? Gosh. Yeah, apologies, guys. Just give me a moment. I can't see any of your guys' chats, so just bear with me. Try that again. Do apologize. Yeah, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Let's see. 12 p.m. dropout. Yep. Sorry about that, Asher, and everyone else as well. El Salvador didn't make it to the World Cup, so I'm supporting Mexico as it's as of my only descent. Okay, United Aviation, that's fair. Should I play Among Us on computer or mobile? What's better? Yep, so you got another opportunity to pick Grand Pops. Just bear with me. I'm going to have to do a new code, so just bear with me, chat. Did you download better internet? It's not the internet. It's the boosters that the internet service provider has given us, unfortunately. They do their update twice a day, Abel. We've looked up ways to either move the time or stop the update. Apparently you can't. It's apparently something that's built within the actual system. And not just that, they are pretty on the cheaper end. And like the whole plan as a whole is pretty expensive. But I guess that's a way of them going, oh, well, if you don't want this, upgrade to a bigger and better plan. Which probably involves installation and this and that. And that's probably going to be a few extra $100 a month. And yeah, not really worth it, honestly. So I'd rather have 10 minutes of dropout per 24 hours than pay a few extra $100. So there's that. And not just that, guys. Australian infrastructure for the internet as a whole, we are decades behind because of the leaders in charge of this country. In comparison, on average, our speeds are so slow in comparison to most of the world. So Among Us is only for the mods. Yeah, it's a bonus incentive for the mods, United Aviation. Because they get 2 streams a month now. They get serious topics and they get a chill, fun hangout one. So today is the chill, fun hangout one because we done the serious one last week. So YouTube and Discord mods. Can't see the screen, by the way. Really? Ah, never mind. All right, so I'll flip your coin now, actually, then, Grand Pops. I'll happily flip your coin now. You've gone with tails. So just so we can get this out of the way and something's happening. All right, so helmets or tails. He has picked tails. See what it lands on. It's helmets. It's helmets, man. Unlucky. All right. So who was your opponent? Give me a second. Who was your opponent? I'm going to have to scroll up. So Purple Rat, you now have the opportunity to pick finally. This code, don't worry about that code. So we'll do 2 more shows, guys. We'll do 2 more shows. So Purple Rat, what would you like to choose, believe it or not? I only took the entire Stentric. Oh my gosh, the entire Stentric. That's one way of putting it. Just bear with us. The internet's good now, but now it's just the game. It's not one thing, it's another. That's alright. You just got to deal with the blows you get given in terms of streaming. If you go live, you know, every stream's not going to be the same as the last or any of the other streams you've ever done. Every stream is always going to be slightly different. Your new code is ZAUB7. We're going to do 2 more maps, guys, for this concept. If you guys are in favor of me returning this as soon as possible, let me know through Discord for feedback. Let me know in the comments section. The live chat response has been pretty damn good. There's been some constructive criticism. I appreciate it. Thank you for those who have given their feedback on it. Alright, Purple Rat. I picked jungle because it's Wicket. Wicket, the jungle is massive. If that's even a thing. I don't know. I've never played customs. You never played customs. You were just in customs before. Alright, we got 5. Alright, I'll just wait a little bit longer. Not too much longer though. Lobby code to join custom is ZAUB7. Yes, thank you. Thank you, dude. I think this is the best thing you've ever created. Thank you, Bell. Like, it does have its flaws, I'll be honest. It does have a few flaws, but like I said, it does give... I know it's a bit 50-50 and it's still a bit RNG, but anyone can join the queue, even if you're not playing in the customs, and it gives anyone outside the winner or second place, last place, beggar's choice. It gives anyone the opportunity to pick, really. Assuming they've won the coin toss. So, alright, apologies if you didn't make it in. Good luck, everyone. You haven't played customs before? Yeah, sure, Asher G. You're like a 50-time custom lobbies champion. You're like a 6-time creative custom lobbies champion. You've won every single concept we've ever done. That is competitive. Are you sure about that? And also, I'm the most family-friendly on YouTube. Yeah, okay, dude. I bet you are. Need to hurry and drink this eggnog. Why are you drinking eggnog, Grand Pops? It's not even Christmas. Alright, good luck. I've never tried eggnog. Like, the whole, idea and the look of it. I don't know. I've avoided it. I've avoided it heavily. My curiosity is like, yeah, I should actually try it, one day, but I don't know. I don't know. Does it actually taste good? Got an ad. Sorry, Asher. Just remember to turn up to Twitch tomorrow, Asher, and I'll give you your gifted sub for the leaderboard too. Assuming it's expired when you turn up. If not, you might have to wait an extra few hours, but yeah. Shit. When are we going to try sandwich choice? Where Mosh eats a sandwich, then the sandwich picks the show using its ingredients. Mosh flings it at the screen to pick. That's innovative. Purple Rat. Alright, so after this show does conclude, there'll be one more flipping of the coin today. I will clear the queue at the end. It'll be a new queue next time we do this concept. It is still quite the casual concept at the moment. Will it turn into something competitive based? I don't know. I will need more feedback from you guys. If you start early, you'll have to wait until Raw's over about 20:30. No, that's alright. That's alright. That's alright. No probs, Asher. I'm going to aim for a little bit of an early start time. Like, I don't know, 7:30, 8 would be nice. Hopefully. Miss Sheba will have to put on that damn alarm clock. Oh, unlucky Irish. G James, for real, dude. What's up, swaggers? Welcome on in. How you doing, man? Hey, laugh. Mosh, you're so rude. You didn't give Stanky the penguin. Where was she? Where was she, Asher? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. It's in 15 minutes, technically, dude. Assuming we start on time. If this stream happens to end closer to that start time, you'll have to give me like 10 minutes though. Because I need to switch up the scenes and make sure they're correct and whatever. Oh shit. Oh shit. Shit. So hey, swaggers. Oh my fucking goodness. What the fuck, bro? Nah, that's awesome, swaggers. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. Dun. Oh my goodness. I have no idea who got that, but that was confusing. Confusing on the surface, at least. Nice. Asher keeps on winning. I was right there. G James says, Jude, dang it. After using OBS, I can confidently say hello. Hello, Purple Rat. Alright, so this is the final coin flip of the stream, guys. What's up, Candy? How you doing today? Welcome on in. Your new code is ZAUB7. This is the final show upcoming. And this will be the final flip coin of the stream. So who is going to get the correct coin toss? Yeah, it's mod only, swaggers. I'm so sorry about that. We have done public streams on it before, but it is very complicated to do. No worries, Candy. This will be the last one. So Jaguar gets the first decided coin flip option. If they don't answer within 45 seconds, it's going to be Asher G. So helmets, tails, or exclamation mark flip random. Jaguar? Are they even in the, no. That's right. That is Outrageous Mashiba in the thumbnail. It certainly is, Blue Mike. What's up, man? Yeah, we might do Among Us in the future. I don't know yet, to be honest. It's just such a hard stream to do publicly. It really is. It's my first time playing customs. Why is everyone saying that? Dude, you've been here 1,001 times. What are you talking about? Alright, timer restarts. Asher G, is it going to be helmets, tails, or flip random? Everyone seems to be leaving before their turn. It's gonna happen, Asher. It's gonna happen. Flip tails. Alright. Can we do Among Us in 20 minutes? We will be for mods. Yes, Purple Rat. I'm Jimmy Cole. No worries, Candy. This is my first time saying first time. Oh my goodness, Abel. Alright, cool. Alright. He has picked tails. Alright, will it be tails? Alright, Asher. Good luck, mate. Good luck. I'm pressing the random button right now. Alright, what's the animation gonna show? It's helmets. Sorry, Asher. Alright, it's going to be solos for the final show then. I do apologize, Asher. Apologies if you didn't make it in, guys. This is the final show. I need to try Fall Guys, says Irish. I know, right? Blue Mike says, streaming Among Us doesn't make sense because the point of the game is to hide what role you are. I know, man, I know. There are some Among Us streamers that do it, and they do it quite well, but yeah, no, it doesn't make a lot of sense. It brings in a lot of people, though, Blue Mike. And on this channel, it does, at least. Like, we averaged between 25 and 30 in terms of viewership. And that goes across multiple hours. I don't know why, but... No, Purple Rat, they're not AI-generated images. Guys, do I have to prove every single asset I do? Like, I'm just past the point with that even being a joke. Come on. Guys, I didn't spend all of last week and touching up over the weekend using just AI. Because this took hours upon hours upon hours upon hours. No AI prompt involved. Even the flipping animation I had to actually draw. Because there is a manual animation feature in Canva. And you know how many times that took to actually have it flip correctly? It was so bad. Because the thing is, you can rotate the coin without like a problem, but to actually have it go up into the air and then fall was a huge issue. The shit on the couch last night was probably AI. I wish that was AI, Asher. That was actually the night before last night, but yeah, it was discussed last night, but yeah. Yeah. I wish it was. You could easily just get a prompt to remove it. You can just type something in and be like, yeah, be gone with it. And it won't stink. Alright, it's down to Jude, Irish and I again. Let's go, Jude and Irish. Look at you two go. Let's go. Just remember, guys, as well, yes, I am making the majority of the stuff, but just remember, I do have a small team of people I know IRL that are helping me with certain elements of the stream and the channel, certain image assets, but this one was completely mine, guys. So everything you see on screen was not AI generated. It was difficult because I had to use a 3D render coin. A coin that I can actually move in Canva. That was difficult to make. Because that took so many attempts. Jude! Claims the W as we exit the stream. Don't worry, I'm not offended, Purple Rat, at all. It's just, yeah, it's just, I don't know. There's just so many jokes about it. I'm just kind of over it at this point. Not your fault. Wanted it so bad. Irish, you did extremely well, man. You nearly got there in the end, but unfortunately, third place, I guess it is. Well, second to Jude, at least, anyway. All right, guys. People have asked me in the past if I use AI for thumbnails and even my profile picture. I mean, to be fair, guys, Canva's reworked its system, so every tool that I used to use previously are now, like, fully, like, nearly 100% AI now, which is annoying. Like, I think assistance with AI isn't bad. But yeah, a lot of the stuff, even with AI elements, I still do a lot of it myself, though. So, I don't know. It's just a weird, like, oh, it's AI. Or people just assume, oh, it's AI. Like, I don't know. I'm just kind of past the point with that. Like, it is what it is. I'm not offended. I understand. But at the same time, don't assume things when I got the receipts, you know? Oh, man. Like, this animation here, all of it was 100% me. Hold on. Let me just throw it up again. 100% me. I had to learn some things to actually do it with the time I had, so let's flip it again. So yeah, the 3D coin render, oof, that was fun. Like I said, there's a rotating element in Canva that you can use. It is preset, and you get the option of either going clockwise, anti-clockwise. You get the speed setting. I had to figure around with that. But the rotation wasn't the issue. It was the actual coin flip of it going from my hand up into the air and then dropping into this animation, which was absolute. That took so much time. You have no idea, guys, how long that took. So, I do appreciate those who are, aren't you, AI? Yes, I'm a bot, Mateo. You remember the meme. Why is the tails coin? So there is a, so the tail, hold on. Assuming this is a tail flip. Let me just fast forward that. It's not corn. It is not corn at all, Asher. That is literally, what's the animation for, not the animation, the effect for it? I think it's called like etching or something. That is literally my Fall Guys tail. I did a screenshot through OBS. I threw it into Canva and I used the etching effect. I'm pretty sure it's etching. Something similar to sketching. And that's what it come up with. So there's that. The helmet looks really good because it reminds me of the way this one came out with the etching effect. It looks like it's actually off of a note, like an actual real life currency note. But yeah, but it really looks like corn. I want to eat it. Purple rat. So yeah, I like the helmet a bit more. Like that's just my biased take on it. The tail's okay, but yeah, I don't know. I like the helmet a bit more. So there's that. Whenever I hear Mosh, I start. I think it's called etching. I think it's ETCHING. I don't know. It's some similar to sketch, but I didn't use the sketch one. The tail doesn't look centered also. Hey! According to Canva, that is centered, apparently, Days. And I cropped the tail. And I went off the World Cup scale. Apparently, according to Canva, if it's a pixel or two off, so be it. According to Canva, that is centered. Okay, that took a lot of time too, because I wasn't happy with it multiple times as well, so it is what it is. Anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoy Flip the Coin, helmets or tails, or towels. I should have went with the towel meme, I should have. We'll do this again in the future. Thank you so much for participating, guys. Unfortunately, no one was able to guess the correct concept that we were going to feature and debut today. At approximately anywhere from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. will be our next edition of the Creative Custom Lobby Championship. The stream is technically publicly scheduled for Wednesday. I do have to move that next stream to today with the correct time. Mods will be doing Among Us in about 10-ish minutes from now. Everyone else, hope to see you then. If not, Twitch is tomorrow. Our return to YouTube will be on Wednesday. Wednesday should be an extended day till about 8 p.m. We're going to do Turmoil in the evening. And Thursday is all day bingo on YouTube. So really appreciate your company, guys. Hopefully you guys had fun with this. Please give some feedback post stream if you can. Comment section, Discord, so on and so forth. I'll leave the guess the mystery pop-up channel in Discord up and running for a bit longer. Just pop your feedback in there if applicable. So if we can turn this into a competitive concept down the line, that'd be great too. But we'll see. We'll work out any flaws and faults and exploits with the concept down the line. But yeah, please stay safe. Look after yourselves. Have a great rest of your day or night, wherever you may be. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much. Irish, big shout out to you before becoming a starter member as well. And I'll see you again soon. W stream. Thanks, guys.